I just want to wake up on a Tuesday morning with my juicer and make juice.
Cucumber, celery, tangerine, ginger, chard. Can't talk that fast.
There was this phrase that I kept saying, and I realized it's been manifested into reality. And that phrase was, I just want to wake up on a Tuesday morning with my juicer and make juice. I want to be in sunshine and sunlight by the water and make juice. I don't need all the glitz and the glamour. I really don't. I've actually had it and it made me feel pretty drained. And I'm just grateful because I'm in nature today and I'm gonna be making my juice. And it's a Tuesday morning. I'm sitting by the lake and I'm sitting under the sunrise doing my Kajabi curriculum. Today we talked about spending versus investing and doing my core strength, my ab workouts. And before I dive deep into all of it today, I just want to invite you to be a part of it. I'm going to talk about the benefits of juicing. I'm starting a juice fast with my team, which is such a fun sentence to say. We're going to do chlorella and water. One of us is doing watermelon juice and the other two of us are going to use our juicers and make some yummy, yummy juice. We've got amazing ingredients we're working with today. It's like the real Mediterranean diet. This is going to be so much fun. So buckle up and maybe get a notebook if you've never experienced some of these health practices before, because this is going to be really beneficial. Mwah!
Step number 1 is get grounded. Step number 2 is get really, really grounded. Number 3, get some mint water. I learned how to activate mint like that when I was a bartender. Delicious and refreshing and wonderful for us to start just doing a little bit of ab workouts before we start juicing. I love this routine. I've been focusing on core strength and it's been helping me just like activate my body and honestly helping with chronic pain, which has been wonderful. Now it is time to juice. Juice fasting, water fasting, intermittent fasting, whatever kind of cleanse you decide to incorporate into your life, whether it's monthly, weekly, or daily, your experience with cleanse can be something that is absolutely beautiful. It has the ability to help us clear our skin, it promotes weight loss, it rids the body of toxins and helps reduce inflammation. It can help us sleep. It can reduce sugar cravings and stress. Now, I want to explain that the microbiota is a system, a microbiome system, which is a community of microorganisms that lives inside of our body. And juice fasting in particular helps stimulate the immune system through the microbiota and breaking down any of those potentially toxic food compounds, which pretty much inevitably exist unless you're having a raw, vegan, Mediterranean style diet. And in America, that's not the most common. Tea break. What was I saying?
One of the first and main questions that gets asked about fasting is why? What does it do to the body? I'll share a little bit of my story too. I was vehemently against fasting once I first heard about it. I was not okay with the idea of starving myself and I freaked out basically. But then, for one, I learned about it. And so knowledge is power, clarity is power, and I realized that there's actually a lot of benefits to it. And so when we think about the toxins that our body takes in on a daily basis, both physically and metaphorically, we realize like just how much of what we're doing to our bodies is to constantly take something in, to consume. Whether you're consuming television, you're consuming in our capitalist society, or you're consuming food. And typically it's food that is really not good for us. Typically people are eating, you know, animal products, meats, dairy products, and fried food. And the thing that is happening in our body when we do that is it's causing a lot of inflammation, it's causing a lot of mucus, and it's causing a lot of buildup, and it's not giving us a replenishment and allowing our minds to think freely. In fact, our minds and our creative being is most activated when we are not consuming. And not just not consuming, but when our body is not digesting. It's actually scientifically proven that when we allow the body a rest period, or a period where it's not working all in the gut, it allows us to replenish and rejuvenate. And that's a really beautiful experience. And so one question that was also asked is, what would you tell a first timer or someone doing this for the first time? And that is that, well, for me, at least specifically in my experience, knowing that I was doing a lot of chakra work at the same time of my first fast, I was tapping into the root, and I was drinking juices that were specifically good for the root chakra, which I'm going to talk about in a little bit. This one's a little squishy, but it's good. A lot of things came up for me. A lot of emotional experiences came up, and a lot of, honestly, past traumas came up. Now, I'm aware that that happened because I was consciously tapping into that. But regardless of whether or not that's the objective of your fast, I would say give yourself time and space each day to literally just breathe, do breathing exercises. This one wearing just fighting me. I'm gonna get you. Do breathing exercises, meditate, allow yourself to just be, you know, create space within your schedule to potentially take naps, journal, you know, write out anything that's coming up for you, because what's happening is all of the parasites of the mind and of the body are cleansing out of our being. And so if we are highly sensitive, chances are we're going to really feel that experience. We're going to have it be something that we can actually, like, sensationally know what is happening within the body. And so I would say for a first timer that that's a really good tip. Another thing too would be to have coconut water on hand. And what we're doing collectively for this fast is a 5-day fast. And so what I will say as well is that, like one of the questions being asked, how often and how long should you do this for? I have heard it recommended to do even potentially up to 3 times a month. I've heard it recommended to do a 2-day fast, then a 5-day fast, and then another 2-day fast. But really you're gonna wanna DYOR, do your own research, and also decide what makes the most sense for you in your body, because we're all built differently, even though we are built pretty much the same. For this 5-day fast, if it's your first time, then I could say as well that, like, by the time you hit day 2, 3, 4, if you are like wanting to tap out, make a smoothie. Like, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. You don't have to go straight distilled water and chlorella or straight alkaline water with lime like the very first time. That is what I did. I did not do juice the first time. I went straight for the water, and I did end up tapping out. But what my body experienced, and you'll probably see this, and I don't want to get too graphic, but there comes a point in the digestion period where you are passing liquid. I will say that much. Basically, you will know that your body is cleansing, and it is a very invigorating experience to see the benefits of it so directly. So now my oranges are all peeled. and we've got the apples cut, we've got the cucumbers ready, we've got the ginger, and all of the rest of the veggies are good to go. So we're gonna start the juicing process. Mwah.
Amazing antioxidant, helps lower blood sugar for people with diabetes, and helps prevent kidney stones.
I like to actually start with the beets first with no greens, because what I actually end up doing is I will take the meal of the beets and a couple of pieces of beets and roast it and make a beet dip. So that'll be another video here in a minute. Check it out. That's beautiful, Kelly.
No, that's beautiful.
That's
like art.
Supports brain health, weight loss friendly, may support heart health, and might even have anti-cancer agents. Green apple is a great source of fiber, low fat content, strengthens bones, vitamins A and C, good for vision, and may even decrease chances of type 2 diabetes. Pineapple is loaded with freaking nutrients. It helps also reduce your risk of cancer, boosts immune system, suppresses inflammation, but it may also ease symptoms of arthritis and bring about a speedier recovery after surgery or strenuous exercise. Strawberries, rich in vitamin C and other antioxidants, help reduce the risk of serious health conditions, again, like cancer, diabetes, stroke, and heart disease. Also, amazing source of magnesium and phosphorus as well. I also used beets, strawberries, and lime for the root chakra juice. All the rest goes in the other one. Now, I recently learned that Dr. Sebi says that beets are artificial. I'm doing more research on this, so anyone who knows about this, please send information my way. I'm learning too. Limes make everything alkaline, and I love limes. They prevent kidney stones, they aid in iron absorption, and again, they improve immunity, reduce the risk of heart disease and other diseases, as well as promoting amazing skin. Swiss chard is excellent for vitamin A and vitamin K, as well as vitamin C and magnesium, and it helps with the maintenance of many of our organs, like heart, lungs, and kidneys. Ginger root is freaking amazing. It can help with depression. It could provide benefits for anxiety, dementia, Alzheimer's, PTSD, and of course it eases stomach pain, so it helps with nausea and even motion sickness. Celery is an amazing antioxidant, supports digestion, and has amazing alkalizing effects. It also is pretty much mostly water, which is why I love it for juicing, because it makes all the other ingredients go very far. Cucumber is super high in nutrients, and it's low in calories, but has a lot of our important vitamins and minerals. It promotes hydration, may lower your blood sugar, and help with weight loss. Also so good for your skin. And one of the best parts about juicing is, well, you get to put all of the meal in the garden. And so it's great for composting, and that's what I'm doing right here. I also didn't take any video of this, but I included a lot of minerals and roots powder form into my juice. So Angelica, for one, which is my sister's name, so that just makes me happy to use for digestive health. Dandelion root, burdock root, sarsaparilla, goodness, so many other ones I'm sure that I can't remember off the top of my head, but it's really much of an iron blend, and it's helpful for increasing and regulating our iron and overall gastrointestinal health. So I like to include those in a smoothie or in my juice or even in soups and things that I'm cooking. And then of course, chlorella in the water, always. From here, it's just like that.
Oh, that's a wrap. Got my juices done. Juicing on a Tuesday. Dreams do come true. And it was requested that there are recipes, so not only is there a recipe in the video that you just watched, but very soon I will actually be coming out with the Real Mediterranean Diet cookbook. So, like, comment, subscribe to this channel, and stay in touch, because that will be available for you very soon. If no one's told you today, I love you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. Cheers. So good. All praises. Oh, and one last thing. The team and I decided that in addition to our juice cleanse, we're actually going to start next Monday on March 20th, 2023, a 75-day gentle. So you maybe have heard of the 75 hard. Well, Alexis, my beautiful, beautiful friend, has decided to go 75 hard, only call it 75 gentle. And I'm all in. And I want to invite you to be a part of it too. So if you're in, reach out to us and we will let you know how to join.